Hey, hello, and hi. How's everybody doing? I'm Hambbage, and I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Hope you guys are doing great, and welcome. If this is your first time here, we play Hardcore Vanilla Minecraft, and we eat peaches. Did you know it is currently peach season? At least here in Colorado, it is. Oh, it's a good time of year. Love it. Palisade, Colorado, which is over on the west side of our state, by the city of Grand Junction. Um, Kind of right on the edge of Grand Mesa, which overlooks that valley, and it has a microclimate that apparently is just perfect for peaches. So really enjoy those. So what are we doing? Where have we been at? Well, for those of you who missed the last episode, we have been kind of putting the finishing touches on prep to build our dark room spawner. And what that has entailed is getting a bunch more coal. We've now got about a quarter stack each of blocks of coal, so we can cook more stone. That's good. We should already be fairly close there. Uh, but we need a bunch of deep slate, I think, to do the accent work that I want to do. And so today's episode is going to largely be spent below ground down here, expanding out our basement area here. Eventually, this will be storage, operations, we can build farms and things like that. But we haven't done much work back here behind our staircase. And this is the area that eventually connects up with the ravine that we were at the top of in the last episode. So while we're talking here, let's just go ahead and get started. See what we have in store. And again, the real intent here is to get as much of that stuff as possible, which is the deep slate. And it's kind of a pain. It's, as you can see, it takes a little longer to break with the pick. But despite the lower thing, it makes what I've now discovered is one of my favorite new bricks in Minecraft, and that is the polished deep slate. I think it looks just fantastic, and going along with the smooth stone, the double cooked or twice baked cobblestones, I think that's going to be a really good combo, and can't wait to use it. So that's what we're working towards. And if along the way we get some more diamonds, that would be fantastic. If we can kick out into the ravine, that would be fantastic. And most importantly, if we can avoid death and loss of the world as we do it. Fantastic. Lots of opportunity here, as you guys can see, to gather that deep slate as we're going. We may have to borrow a little bit from our wood supply just to set up some chests down here. Of course, the obvious is we're going to be getting the deep slate, we're going to be getting more cobblestone. Those are both good. We'll use them pretty heavily. But we'll also be getting granite and andesite here, and various other overflow items. So we were kind of talking numbers at the end of the last episode, and I was having a little think on that. I think we need, what did we say? We needed 4 stacks of polished deep slate at a minimum to wrap up just the fields and the farms that we have there. Then we'll want to do walls and cows. The cows before I think we even really worry about the walls around the fields. I can accept some trampled crop loss if that happens. as an interim. And again, the wall, walls just take yet more of this deep slate. And while this will get a lot quicker once we have an efficiency diamond pick, we don't have that right now. So, got to pick our battles a little bit. But I do think that the cows would be worthwhile. And I think that getting the last two fields laid out at least is worthwhile. So we can spread out the potatoes and the wheat, get those into their own respective things, and have those all going as we come back and forth working on the darkroom spawner. That's sort of what we've been staging along the way here. And I know I said at the beginning of the build, yeah, we're just, we're going to go ugly and we don't care about the crops and all that. Well, it makes too much sense not to do it as we are. And the main thing, the crops, you can make the argument, just ignore them. Go kill fish, stay filled up that way, and after you get enough cows, which we have for leather for the books, you don't need to worry about it. What I can't make the argument for is it's okay to just do the cobblestone box for our darkroom spawner when we're so close to spawn. Even if we move, we'll likely be coming back here over the course of the world. It's the spawn chunks, and it's going to be visible. And I can't just stomach having a hideous plain cobble box that stares us in the face for however long this world exists. So that's what this has evolved or devolved into, depending on your opinion of gathering resources and building up supplies for villagers. Now, the good news is, unlike in the last world where we died before we really got to get the villagers going. And by the last world, I'm talking about VBC. The others in between never really had a chance to become known or established. But VBC, Vanilla Brewed Coffee, that was an established world, and we lost it in the Nether. But there, we were just on the brink of starting to breed and trade our villagers, and never got that benefit. But we kind of overestimated the amount of terraforming we wanted to do to lay out our farms. It was a cool setting, beautiful, but it was a lot of work removing that hill. And this setting is just so much easier to get that knocked out. About the only drawback, really, so far has been that all of the bee nests that are right around us don't have any bees in them yet. So we're kind of stuck waiting on Silk Touch to bring some bees in, and then we can populate all those hives. But we've had lots of level, ample space. We do have our diamond pick there. We got lots of extra diamonds too, relatively a lot. I think we got like 15 or something like that, but enough so that we could make extra diamond picks as well. As soon as we come upon one more ender pearl, we'll start going after obsidian, because having a ender chest both here and up at the platform for the darkroom spawner will allow us extra transport of materials up, back, and forth, and all that good stuff. So that's one other wish that maybe we can fulfill today if we get visited by an enderman down here, and we'll go shake hands, so to speak. See if we can pick his pocket. I like our basement though. I like that we have a little exposed lava. Um, we left the other little pool there for possible waste disposal. Look at all that deep slate. It's so good. And we're almost done with this little stretch, which is nice. Bit of iron here. So not too painful there. Now this is one where I have no idea how long we've been actually going. So we'll have to do a quick little check. I'm guessing maybe about 15 minutes. But there we go. We've got a slightly expanded basement, and more importantly, I think I was going to say, oh, we got enough to kind of divert ourselves a little bit, but I don't know. We may go back and work on knocking out the farm with the amount of this that we do have, just to break it up, so we're not just constantly looking at picks breaking stones. Now we can look at shovels moving dirt. I guess more picks breaking stones when it comes right down to it. Well, there we go. Sorry, got the mic there. And then let's put this bit of cobble away. And over here, the one-offs. Gold first. Then the redstone. Then the sleep and me getting coffee. Woo-hoo. Ah, that's good. Oh, I forgot to, oh, we're at 13 minutes. We're doing really well. Alright, well now we have sun coming up. I'd like to cook these down. Let's make picks. And I think that answers my earlier question. While we're doing it, let's just keep making progress downstairs. Just waiting on that. So this is the distance that we have left, and we've already come quite a ways, so I think we're kind of on the cusp. This time let's go this way, because I have a feeling we may crack into some excitement. Nope, not yet. count that right? Yes. And then one more here. Getting a section of tough here, huh? Alright, so what do we do this time? Keep things mixed up. First of all, let's shave the ceiling off the outer edges here. This is just like me though too. Lawn mowing, mining in Minecraft, any of that. Keep the patterns changing just to keep it fresh. I think let's go. Let's divide up the sections. Why not? I had an itch on my head. I bumped the little like over the head headphone holder thingy. That bonked the mic into my mouth. Oh, got thinking too much about patterns. So I don't know. I kind of think the 9x9 is about the best you can do for sheer processing. It always reminds me of like the tunnel borers that back in the day they used on the channel. Any big tunnel or like the Large Hadron Collider and all those kind of things. They have these boring machines, and they basically have a face that is just this monstrosity of diamond-tipped rotating drills that basically come through and spin and rotate and chew up a circular path through a underground rock. I assume they get used in mining to some degree as well. I don't know as much about current commercial mining. Obviously, it's a different story if you're just open pit mining and blasting on the surface and then going in and scooping up all of the broken rock with a front end loader and dumping it. It's on a massive scale, right? They have the giant open dump truck things that are 8 stories tall or whatever they are, and wheels that are 20 feet in diameter, that kind of stuff. But it's all similar principle, just on a grand scale, that you use explosive power to break the rock into manageable pieces, then scoop it up, move it to a processing site where it gets ground and broken, and all the valuable ores pulled out from the tailings. Now, what you never know in these is how far. If you go down the middle, have I reached the edge? We have. Sort of have to keep a background count. Got that one. Again, when you wear them down to the nub and then combine them, ideally you want to be just below halfway with a couple and combining those. Then you'll get the max bonus for the repair and are constantly getting the most free tool usage. But for me, unless I'm, at the end of a run back up, emptying my inventory and all that kind of stuff, and I happen to see that they're ready to go, I use them down until close to the edge. Really more an extension of mending than anything else. You're best off there getting every last little bit and then going and repairing and swapping to another mending equipped tool at the very end. So I would imagine that's why I use them all the way down to just a thin little strip of red durability left if I can. But sometimes it bites you if you get distracted, or as we were looking at the pattern you're making instead, then boom, you're out of luck. Alright, we've now got... Man, were we that close to the stairs? 2 more behind, 2 more in front of the stairs. I think we're going to do 1 more section here that we can at least get a start on, if not gather everything from. And based on the timing, if we do these 2 more, that should use up our picks, have a stage for a return to the surface, clean out our pockets, all that good stuff, although we may have to do that before we have completed this whole section. But at whatever point, we will then switch over and see if we can use some of the deep slate that we made for the farm. And then see how much we have left over. So I haven't seen in the comments any response yet or indication. Anybody think of anything that I haven't mentioned in the, a couple times here we've talked about supplies needed and what we've got, what we don't have and all that. Anybody catching anything that I haven't acknowledged being a need or a requirement for us getting this project done? I am honestly trying to cover it all, but I know, it's kind of like those diamonds that were in the middle of our basement floor. You think you're on top of it, and it's whatever you... All right, well, wasn't exactly where I expected that to come from. Huh, okay. A little bit scared. Let's maybe start at this end. Oh, I guess we had kind of cut in on the side of the staircase, hadn't we? And dropped some torches. And that was kind of the corner of the ravine where it was curved up a little bit, or curved back. So maybe that's what we just caught. Theory, having had those torches up there, it should be pretty safe and mob free, but never like finding it above my head. So I think we'll push from this long side back towards that opening, just so we have a lot of escape options if anything drops out of that hole at us, rather than just running up and down the sides and slowly making more and more places where a mob could come out of. We are still gathering. Thought for a moment there maybe we'd filled up. And now we are no longer picking things up for a half a moment. But that should top us back out. Let's get this. And then we'll run back up. Do a drop and swap. I don't know that we're really swapping anything. We're just dropping off other stuff. We got lots of extra picks. Come back down, finish this up, see if we can make a access up into that cave area just to make sure we're safe and secure. Not really enough space for all that yet. That can go away, that can go away. And yeah, super smelter type deal would certainly be much more efficient. We just have to spend time setting up fuel farm and everything else, and while I've kind of talked in jest about, that cosmetics matter too much. I guess it's sort of a jest. I'm actually acting on it, so it's not just a joke, but come on. It is true that I want to get to dragon fight, shulkers, and all that kind of stuff kind of as rapidly as possible. That's why we're still living in a dirt and cobble and stone hole carved in the side of a hill. Not even an impressive, like, massive mountain or anything, just a regular old hill. Alright, real quick, while it's still night out, let's go down and finish this section. We've now got plenty of cobble. I think we're probably just about over halfway now in this episode. And that will hopefully serve us well with time to maybe knock out the field. At least we'll keep knocking away at it, making more progress. Guess what we should do, I haven't really looked. Is there anything with the stone cutter we can do with tough? Does it become anything? Is it like a third minor accent that we could be using? So that's fine. Oops. Again. Now I'm too worried about that overhang. I keep looking up to see if this is going to be the one where we open the hole more. Not thinking about the pigs yet. Again, I'm doing this as much just to give us a variety in breaking the rocks as I am anything else. I don't think it's overly dangerous because we have torches up there. But if it were, or, if we thought a stray might, not a stray, the skeleton type, but just a stray random mob were to drop down, kind of pushing away, always keeping ourselves out of direct sight is, I think, a pretty decent plan. Last little bit of Deepslate. That is, of course, again, why we're down here. Really. Well, we need a bigger basement. For all the right reasons, but... See how not light it looks right over there? That's the stuff that worries me. And again, when we get up to our higher ceiling, have a little bit more exposure down that way. But now, of course, the concern is... Okay, no, we're still good on the level of the lava and everything. So good. We are on on the right heading, and that will just come nicely into a corner there. So I think we're doing reasonably well. But I think that will also wrap up this portion of Basements Are Us and carving away. And let's go back up, get some fresh air, clear all that dust and grit out of our nose and our throat. I don't know if you guys have ever worked on, like, in basements especially. It's always a challenge because there's no airflow. You don't get extra. Nothing for tough. Tough is just tough. Alright, there's all that. We'll cook our one piece of gold. Because gold is good. There you go, come on. And I thought, yeah, there you go. Since we're already running that. Could make more apples, but I think we're okay, and it's kind of a distraction from what we're really trying to do here. Pull those. It was probably too early. That's enough. Now sleep. Can't sleep. Good. Oh, look at how well our crops are doing. Yay. Okay, so we know we can do this. We should check the time. Looks like we need to go at least 4 more out there, if my count is right. Let's get these swapped, because so this is our run. Let's do that. This is our double path. Yeah, I think this block looks so great. I hadn't really used it until this world, but I think it is very nice. As I said, I loved it for placing the torches because each block has a pretty good defined edge. But it doesn't look quite as clunky, and I don't mean that disparagingly. It sounds like it, I know. But like the stone bricks, to me they feel a little clunky, right? Within they have kind of this very heavy feel, maybe. Now we'll go dig this because we need at least enough dirt to edge this channel so we can do the water. There we go. Run this back. I do not like having sand under the water. I mean, it's going to be buried anyway, right? It's crazy. I know, but I can't abide it. Sand doesn't hold water. It's really bad at the bottom of an irrigation channel. That's all I'll say. Done. Alright, now hopefully we have enough dirt here. And here. Alright, now go for swapping all this out. In pretty good time, I think. It feels fast. It feels incredibly fast after you've been working in the basement. I think that's the trick. If you ever want to feel like you're very quickly building farms or doing other tasks, just go take out section after section of low world rock. You'll feel like you're flying. Okay, that's all we've got there. Fix what we can. See, that's, you get more productivity there. So if you notice them, go ahead and do them. Now, I'm just trying to get dirt here, so we might as well take it where we can from stuff we're already going to clear and know it. Couple more pieces here. And there we go. There's enough for that. Do a couple of these. And then we can just... Wow. That didn't go smooth. That should get us to sleepy time. Alright, that phase complete. And now we just have a little bit more to go. Let's check our time. 44 minutes. Can we get this base outline done before we wrap up here? How great would that feel? May not be able to get it swapped for dirt, but if we can do the carving. We'll see. just stone, no deep slate to have to break, so that's nice. Nice bonus here. Alright, there's our edge. Now, I think we want to try to cut this double edge as well, and that will take us up to the... Okay, now it's cosmetic. We'll shape and figure out terraces and all that kind of stuff later. Did I go one too many there? Darn it. It won't matter, I don't think, because we're going to do more dressing up of those. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Pick quickly. Of course you're going to tempt me with coal here at the end. Might just make it. Let's not even check until we finish the picking of this wall. then we'll see what we're in for. Primary goal, get the boundaries done. Secondary goal, get the dirt in. I don't think anything beyond that, we're foolish at this point. We gotta have like 6-8 minutes left. Alright, so here we go. This is our double boundary path, which actually should be 3 based on the other side and this end. Because I never did check the time, did I? So now for all I know, we're already over. Oh, I hope not, though. Come on. Yeah, turn. We don't have time for mouse placement errors. That means we're close. Ha ha ha. Swap. Check. Ah. 51. Oh my gosh, we're gonna do it and then some. And get back and say goodbye. Oh, this is good. So now all we need is a zombie to drop us a carrot at some point. Now we know we don't have, that's granite. This is the dirt. Don't have quite enough here, but alright. Run it out here. Enough there. Two more of those. Dump all that. And that. Oh, one of these is gravel. What's gravel? Gravel. Cobble, you come back here. Sand, you go here. Nope. That's quicker. Back out. No. Slabs. Oh, now it's almost nighttime. We've tried to go faster than this, guys. Really bad results. Fortunately, we have that hill, and the sun does slow down at sunrise and sunset. We're into the home stretch here. Come on. Come on, before those stars really come out. There's that. Bed. Woo! Oh, we are killing it, guys. Alright. Now, I didn't get dirt. Oh, man. We don't need that much, right? I'm not going to want all this out here anyway. This will be our picnic area or something. What this is probably going to do is expose that little cave that was off on the side where the skeletons and I used to play. That should be enough dirt. Do. Oh, good. There's that. Haha, everything looks nice and tidy there. Six, 8. Oh. There. There. We done it? I could just turn around and look, but what fun would that be? Alright, we got light now. 56! Come on. Oh, I did totally forget we were tripling this, so we need one more carved edge out there, but not getting to that here. So Deepslate minus the walls, done. Oops. Left a torch there too. I'll have to run down and get that. Do still have ground torches that are needed. But that is about it. Here and here. Trim all this back just to remind myself that we're not quite done there yet. Oh, out there, man. Down to the end of the pick, we might go just a hair over. Apologies in advance, everybody, but I think you'll all agree that we've done a necessary task that now we never have to do again. Just a few finishing touches around here that, again, not too bad. I think probably beginning of the next episode, since we're kind of in wrap-up mode here anyway, I will say we'll come and check the crops we haven't really been looking at over there. We can run past them on the way in and home, but I mean, look, we got potatoes. Those are going to be our relocation, so we'll use or get a new hoe, move all those potatoes over into their own field, flip the beets and the deal. We'll probably actually have to do just a touch more Deepslate there so we have room for the chests. Forgot about that. But it's minor stuff now. No more. Maybe the walls are a full episode worth of tedium, but that's it. Dirt. those slabs away. Yeah, let's pull those out. Top off torches. We've got a hoe. Need more tools. I know I'm probably way over now. One more hoe. Once it's over, right? Come on. No more hoes. Alright, now we are set and equipped. Awesome. We're going to roll the dice with a YouTube thumbnail on this one. Although I think I have some left. Oh, they were just all jungle shots. I don't think we'll just get another random jungle shot. We got stone cooking on up. What a huge deal. So after all is said and done, this is our deep slate. 2 of those, I think, will be allocated into cows plus expansion of the near end so that we have enough room for chests. Then it's just on the cosmetics for the darkroom spawner. So good work. We got rid of the overhead. With that, let's save it, put it to bed. Do you want to join my server? Yeah, no servers here yet, and I'm solo. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate all you guys tuning in. The views are just incredible. Love your comments and your likes. Thank you guys so much for dropping those on me. They really do help the motivation. The coming back, some of you guys know firsthand how much those help. But for folks who may just enjoy watching a video here and there, they really do. You know, we're real people, and it helps to know that you guys are out there watching and enjoying. So say hello. Let us know what you like, what content you'd like to see, and I'll do my best to accommodate when appropriate. So have a wonderful break. I'm going to take one now, and we'll be back to see you for some more. I would really like to get into the building phase if at all possible today, although it's flying by. We've done a bunch of episodes already, so we'll see. But we will see you back here whenever you're ready for another Hardcore Vanilla Minecraft adventure. Till then, take care.